So yes, of course, obviously, everybody has heard about the case of Laila de Lima. At balikan po natin. Ang kaso na ito ay involvement sa droga, kung po ako nagkakamali, bilang kalihim ng DOJ na ang allegation ay siya po ay nag-attempt na mag-raise ng pondo para sa kanyang senatorial run gamit at ginamit niya ang mga preso sa Bilibid, ang Bureau of mga preso sa Bilibid para ay magbebenta. Ginamit niya yung mga preso sa Bilibid para taga-benta ng droga. Ngayon, may dalawang mga witnesses laban sa kanya. May ilang witnesses na laban sa kanya. Yung isa ay nag-recant. At yung recantation po na ito, or dalawa yung nag-recant, yung recantation nung isa, double-check ko, isa lang. Yung recantation ng isa ang ginawang basihan para sa pag-acquit sa kanya. At mabilisan yung acquittal na yon. Shortly after accepting the recantation of the witness, na acquit na siya. Okay. Ayon, so nag-file ang Office of the Solicitor General ng petition for certiorari. At ang petition for certiorari means na kini-question ninyo ang decision or other action. May kini-question kayong decision at pinawawalang bisa ito dahil it was attended with grave abuse of discretion. Hi, Miss Marian. Okay. Ma'am Saide, don't worry, kakaumpisa lang po natin. So, yun. Normally, in a criminal case, mayroong jeopardy. So, hindi pwedeng i-appeal, hindi pwede ang motion for reconsideration on judgments of acquittal. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, motion for recon. Hindi. Dahil na, what does jeopardy mean? The person has already been put in danger of losing their liberty, or in some cases, their life. And with the acquittal, tama na. Sinasabi ng hukuman, kailangan tuldukan yan, lalong-lalo na in criminal cases. Ngayon, bakit dito walang double jeopardy? Kasi, ayon sa Korte Suprema, kapag yung desisyon ng hukom sa trial court ay attended with grave abuse of discretion, ito po ay walang bisa. At dahil walang bisa, hindi ito second trial. Kung hindi, ay ibig sabihin ay tumutuloy pa rin ang kaso sa regional trial court. Ibig sabihin, hindi pa tapos. And therefore, yung first jeopardy ay hindi pa buo. Anong mangyayari ngayon? Babalik ang kaso sa regional trial court at para ikonsidera nung hukom yung ibang ebidensya. Kasi kaya sinasabi ng Court of Appeals na ang kaso, ang desisyon ay attended with grave abuse of discretion ay dahil ang ginamit lang ng hukom o ng judge ay yung recantation. Yung recantation, isa lang yon sa ebidensya. Kailangan ikonsidera ng hukom ang lahat ng ebidensya na iprinisinta. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, naalala ko yung mga facts dito, ang problema ng depensa ni Laila de Lima doon sa kanyang mga kaso sa regional trial court ay wala silang ebidensyang ipangsasalag sa prosecution. So, pagka ganon, ang prosecution lang ang nag-provide ng ebidensya. Hindi nag-provide ng ebidensya ang defense. The court will make a decision based only on the evidence presented. So, ang nagpresenta lang ay ang prosecution. Nag-file kasi sina Laila de Lima ng demurrer to evidence. Ibig sabihin, kini-question nila kung sapat yung ebidensya ng prosecution. Hindi ko sure kung ito yan kasi dalawa yung kaso eh. So, in this case, sinabi hindi. Ibig sabihin, dapat nagpresenta pa ng ebidensya yung defense. So, in this case, babalik sa trial. Kung tama yung inisip ko, dalawa kasi nga yung kaso. Yung isang kaso, demurrer to evidence denied. Presenta sila ng ebidensya, pero inacquit. Doon sa isang kaso, dahil sa recantation, sinabi ng judge, ito na nga pala yan. Dahil sa recantation, nag-acquit na kagad si judge at sinabi niya, hindi enough yung ebidensya. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Kapag pinawalang bisa yung acquittal, kailangan ikonsidera ng judge lahat ng ebidensya. Ipresenta niya lahat ng ebidensya. Or maaaring bigyan ng pagkakataon ang depensa na mag-provide ng additional evidence. No, it's not a mere error in judgment. It is a big error in judgment kasi this is a judgment attended with grave abuse of discretion. It is not a misapplication of the law, but rather the failure of the judge to consider other evidence. What do you mean, chill lang daw sila? Chill. Chill. Uy, ayusin nyo naman yung spelling nyo. So, chill lang daw sila, attorney, kasi baliwala daw yung pagbawi dahil pinapaayos lang daw ng CA yung pagpapatigil ng kaso. Wala daw kulong yun. Yan ang pinapalabas nila sa X or Twitter. Kasi ang nakalagay sa decision ng Court of Appeals, remand to the trial court. Ngayon, pwede rin naman din konsiderahin ng judge na ito ay in the nature of a motion for reconsideration at magde-decide siya uli. This time, using other evidence. So that could go, it could go that way. Not exactly that way. Hindi yung baliwala. But hindi siya baliwala kasi vacated yung judgment eh. So, remanded to the trial court, either the judge will reconsider his decision on his own, motu proprio, and include in his decision the examination of other evidence. Wala pong disbarment case si Chel Jokno. Bakit mo niya sinasabing may disbarment case si Chel Jokno? Wala po siyang disbarment case. Doon sa kaso ng mga mangingisda sa Palawan, supposedly na nagrereklamo na sila daw po ay hindi nakakapaglayag at nakakapangisda at sila po ay nagkakaso sa national government, dinawi yung kaso, sabi nila hindi sila nag-authorize at hindi nila kinalalang abogado nila si Attorney Chel Jokno. Pinagalitan si Attorney Chel na admonish siya ng Supreme Court at sinabing wag nyo uling gagawin yan. Kasi inassume niya na siya yung abogado, hindi pa pala niya nami-meet yung kanyang mga kliyente o nakakausap. O kung nakausap man, hindi pa yung parang in-person or face-to-face. So, it can go either way ha. Pwedeng itrato ng hukuman na on their own without need for the filing of motions, etc., or even the reception of additional evidence, ay sila po ay gagawa ng bagong desisyon. However, kung ako ang nasa panig ng prosecution, since the judgment of acquittal is vacated, kailangan bumalik sa kulungan ang nasa sakdal because the regional trial court retains jurisdiction over her person. So magkakaroon pa yan ng debate. Ang tingin ko malamang magfa-file ng motion for recon si Attorney De Lima at sasabihin niya na kung maaari, the Court of Appeals reconsider its decision. Kung hindi, maaari din siyang umakyat sa mas mataas na hukuman sa Supreme Court at ipavacate naman ang desisyon ng Court of Appeals. The other option is bumaba siya sa RTC at sabihin na hindi na dapat siya bumalik sa kulungan dahil nga this is simply has the same nature as a motion for reconsideration. O ayan, wag pa ulit-ulit ha, sinagot ko na yung tanong kung babalik ba siya sa kulungan. It can go either way. It can go either way. Pwedeng sabihin kung ako ang nasa prosecution, sasabihin ko maliwanag yung decision ng Court of Appeals that the decision of acquittal is vacated. Void siya dahil it was attended with grave abuse of discretion. At dahil doon, hindi dapat siya, since walang bisa yung acquittal, the regional trial court retains jurisdiction over her person and therefore kailangan niyang bumalik sa kulungan. Hindi po nga yan bailable eh. So, pero maaaring i-bring up yan ni Attorney De Lima either with the Court of Appeals or with the Supreme Court or i-argue niya doon sa regional trial court. So, hindi pa natin. It's possible that she goes back to jail, but it is also possible na pag ang i-argue ng panig niya doon sa hukuman, sa baba, sa regional trial court, ay hindi na dapat siya bumalik sa kulungan. Yes, pwedeng mag-request ng inhibition ng dating judge. Pero dapat patunayan yung bias or whatever. Ano yung whatever grounds gagamitin. Guys, huwag niyo namang sabihin, what about so-and-so? Explain nyo, ano yung tinatanong ninyo? Sabi ni Leonie, what about Kerwin? O what about him? Ano po ang tinatanong ninyo? Kahit na drugs po ang kaso niya, it will depend nga on the argument. Kaya nga sinabi ko, di ba, kung ako ang nasa prosecution, non-bailable yung kaso niya. And since the RTC retains jurisdiction over her person, dapat bumalik siya sa kulungan. Next. Okay. Pwede nga rin siya. Hindi siya kaagad makukulong kasi kung mag-file siya ng motion for reconsideration, hindi pa magiging final ang decision, and therefore she will still be outside. When you say the prosecution, are you referring to DOJ? In the higher court, in the Court of Appeals, it is the SOLGEN. In the regional trial court, it is the city prosecutor. Yes, they're under the DOJ. Pero I wouldn't be so quick to judge, ha? Huwag niyong iisipin na yung mga city and assistant city prosecutors have the same mentality as the DOJ secretary, kung yan po ang sinasabi ninyo. Sabi ni Emmanuel, regardless of the decision of the Court of Appeals, the point here is, hahayaan ba siya ni Romualdez makulong since siya ay isa sa mga staunch Duterte critics? What do you mean? Wala namang kinalaman si House Speaker Romualdez dyan. And if he oversteps his jurisdiction, siguro naman maririnig natin yan. Now, okay, legally speaking, wala siyang boses dyan. At tignan mo, ewan ko ha, pero dun sa mga naririnig nating mga kaso, makikita natin ang gumagalaw dyan ay si DOJ Secretary, kadalasan. Sabi ni Edgar, due to insistent public demand, baka pwede raw si General Torre ang umaresto kay De Lima. Pwede. Yung connections under the table. Alam nyo, guys, kilala nyo ako, I will not indulge in speculation kung wala tayong ebidensya niyan, ha? We can talk about yung mga rumors and all that. But right now, there's not even a rumor na pinakikialaman ng kung sinong tao ang kaso ni Laila de Lima. Sabi ni Carlos, this is just a palliative measure to divert the attention of the people on the massive election fraud committed by the COMELEC. Hindi ko talaga naiintindihan why you won't take the wins. Bakit nyo dina-downplay ito? Bakit ninyo binabaliwala? Why are you trying to diminish this decision? Take the freaking win! What the heck? Bakit? Nakalimutan ba yung kaso sa COMELEC? Na kinampihan nga tayo ng EU in a way. Marami pa rin nagtatanong, may mga kaso na pina-file si Attorney Torion. But when the case is filed, who cares about attention anymore? The legal system takes over. The attention doesn't really matter that much. There are instances talaga na I do not see the logic when you say, ay, diversion lang yan. Sometimes it's true, yes. But in this case, ang layo naman. Sa lahat ng gagamitin ninyong means to divert attention, si Laila de Lima, talaga? What about the work that the lawyers at the SOLGEN put in? Baliwala ba yun? This is a win. Take the frigging win. Don't diminish it. Sayang. Hindi nyo ba nakikita? It's like the elections. Of course, it might have been attended with what appears to be irregularities. Pero my goodness, 5 solid. Ngayon, tingnan natin kung ano na nangyayari doon sa impeachment. Umatwas na si BBM. May mga pinag-uusapan pa rin ng impeachment. Yan na nga, si former SOJ, si Senator Laila de Lima, dating Senadora Laila de Lima, si Chel Jokno, may mga press release na excited sila maging prosecutor sa impeachment. Jesus, Paano kung walang impeachment? Paano kung outright dismissal ang pagboboto ng mga senador? Kasi yung mga senador ngayon, counting those that are left behind, counting those that are going to come in, honestly, do you think it stands a snowball's chance in hell now? Tingin ko yung mga usap-usap ng mga nina Attorney Chel, nina Attorney De Lima, ni Speaker Romualdez, whistling in the dark yan, trying to make it look like, go pa rin kami sa impeachment, even in the face of defeat, in the face of all the factors pointing towards a dismissal of the case. Take this win, for crying out loud. Huwag nyo nang idikit dito sa impeachment or with anything else. Take it, it's a win. Even if it's temporary, it's a win. Sino may sabing dismiss na yung impeachment ni VP? Wala pa akong nakikitang desisyon yan ng Korte Suprema. Meron ba? At saan po nakalagay? Sinong nagsabi? Pag sinabi ninyong dismiss na daw yung impeachment ng VP Inday, sino po nagsabi? Para matignan natin kung totoo yan. No. Sabi ni Edgardo Sicat, posible po bang madisbar si RTC Judge Alcantara? Most likely not. Kailangan, minsan, nagkakamali din ang mga hukom. Ngayon, hindi po subject to disbarment ang mga judges. Doon po sila sa disciplinary action ng court administrator. Iba po yung kanila. Iba po sa mga hukom. Narinig at napanood sa Net25. Ang sabi nila may Supreme Court decision na o baka magka-Supreme Court decision na. Ito. Sabi ni Jay, I disagree. For De Lima et al., it's an opportunity. For Romualdez, it's desperation. I think you have a point. So, ano exactly ang sinabi sa Net25? Sabi ni Jose, wala pa. Assumption lang ng media dahil sa resulta ng eleksyon. So, listen carefully pala. No, not yet. Okay, disqualification does not happen simply because you have a case. Uulitin ko, ang dami pa rin hindi nakakaano, no? But we keep answering these questions kasi marami pa rin hindi nakakaintindi. Kumot may kaso ka doesn't mean madi-disqualify ka. Kailangan convicted ka by final judgment. Kaya nakatakbo si Franz Castro, in all likelihood, either inapila niya yan or minotion for recon niya, hindi pa final yung decision. Yes, convicted siya. But if she appealed to a higher court, the decision is not final. And a disqualification only happens when the decision has gained finality. Hi, kay Edzology. Sabi niya, it's just getting uglier. Our last beef with Duterte is Sarah's impeachment. To be honest, whether acquit or guilty, we're only after the rolling of the trial. Yun lang talaga. Marcos is next. Why wait? Pa-impeach na natin. Basta may ebidensya. I don't want to, go into an impeachment trial tapos parang ganon, walang evidence. This is the hard part in explaining decisions. Hindi nga kami agree eh. Sabi ni Dima Salam, bakit sina Tulfo meron atang finality yun? Meron. At dapat disqualified sila. So, finailan sila ng disqualification sa COMELEC. Nagtagal sa COMELEC. Hindi naglabas ng desisyon and na-proclaim yung si Raffy Tulfo. The proclamation means the case now moves to the Senate Electoral Tribunal. Okay? Ganon din, kung di ako nagkakamali, wala akong narinig na kinasuhan si Erwin Tulfo sa COMELEC ng disqualification. So dahil walang nagkaso, kung totoo man walang nagkaso, kung totoong walang nagkaso, that is the reason kung bakit hindi sila na-disqualify. Okay? Hindi siya automatic. You have, in some instances, lalong-lalo na kung nakikipagsapalaran yung kandidato, sugod sila in the hopes na either one, walang magkakaso, or two, mapapatagal nila yung kaso long enough so that it moves to the electoral tribunals. Pag nasa electoral tribunals, nagtatagal because it is now a jury of their peers. Ayan, sabi ni Carla, as of now, there are no official reports from Net25 or other major news outlets confirming the dismissal of an impeachment case against Vice President Sara Duterte. Recent news coverage has focused on political developments involving her, but no verified information about an impeachment case dismissal has been reported. Okay na. Di ba natalo ang karamihan sa mga Quadcom congressmen like Castro, Fernandez, etc.? Sana ma-double karma si Castro na may finality yung kanyang kaso. Unexplained gold, PhilHealth funds, PDIC, and others not a ground for impeachment. Betrayal of public trust, high crimes, graft and corruption. Kung papasok sila doon. Look, they could be grounds for impeachment. Sure, why not? But where is your evidence? Kasi baka tumigil yan only to the DOF secretary. So, but here's my point. Kahit grounds for impeachment siya, sinong nag-file? Then why are you saying unexplained? Sino yung may obligation to explain? Kung proclaimed na po si Erwin Tulfo, how to push for disqualification of Erwin Tulfo, kung proclaimed na po siya sa House Electoral Tribunal yung filing ng kaso na yan. Sabi ni Rodolfo, magkakaroon ng legal question ng impeachment kasi ilang days na lang ang 19th Congress at papasok ang 20th. Tapos na kasi 19th, kaya tapos na impeachment. Sabi ni Soto, kung may mag-file sa Supreme Court. Pwede nga si VP Inday ang mag-file nun. Sabi ni Rain, speaker pa rin po ba si Martin o magbobotohan pa rin sila uli? Bobotohan po uli. Sabi ni Ambi, bakit ang First Lady wala sa Marcos family in the election? Di ba dapat magka-family group voting? Even FL is not in their district pero dapat may photo ops where she voted. Hindi ba kasama niya si Sandro? Okay. Nung March 13, 2025, tinatanong din kasi ni Riley, di ba si Dr. Toto Kausing nag-file ng DQ kay Erwin? Dismissed po. The Commission on Elections junked the second disqualification case. Dalawa pala. May disqualification cases siya, parehong dismissed. Grabe. Ang liit, ang babaw ng reason ng According to the order, the petitioner failed to submit proof of service of the petition with complete annexes to the respondent or an affidavit of service in case the former is not possible. So, Ma'am Riley, dismissed po. Sabi ni June Snow, sabi po ni Laila, final and unappealable daw ang acquittal niya. Yung sa CA decision raw po, appealable naman daw sa Supreme Court. Mas timbang raw po ang RTC decision. That is her opinion. Siyempre, dahil siya po yung nasasakdal. Para sa bayan, sa Kamara po ba, may nagbago ba sa numbers na panig sa administrasyon at ng kapanalig ng mga nasa matuwid? Alam nyo, matuwid is wrong grammar. Tuwid. Ewan ko ba, bakit nag-insist silang daan matuwid? That was 6 years of bad grammar. Daang tuwid. Kasi tuwid is already the adjective. Ma makes a noun an adjective. Diba? Ganda is a noun. Lalagyan mo ng maganda. So, tuwid is already an adjective. Lalagyan mo pa ba ng ma? Thank you, King Nick Lanes. Okay. Dolores, Sara Duterte for President, Bongo for VP. You're welcome, Ma'am Dolor. Thank you kay Travel Food. Sabi ni Greg Santiago, sabi po ni Soto, kaalyado din daw sila ni Ping, ni PRD, so posible that they will abstain or vote no to impeachment. Ay, nagbabago na talaga ang ihip ng hangin. So, sabi ni Captain Fat Sparrow, nagtagalog ka na nga, nakorek ka pa ni attorney. Sorry po, Tagalog, nalubos ako. Mike says, solid po ba grounds for impeachment kay VP? If you were an apolitical judge, convict ka po ba or acquit? My problem is that this is an audit issue that should not have been even brought to a trial. Audit issues have their own manner of investigation and decision by quasi-judicial agencies. Now, of course, sui generis yung Senate impeachment, no? Pero when I looked at the articles of impeachment, it seems to me, how does the court say it? The court says, the court uses this language. It is bereft of evidence. So, mahirapan sila. Okay, yung mga katanungan tungkol doon sa elections. Wag po muna natin ano yun. I am still waiting for more information. Hindi ko pa kayang i-discuss yan kasi hindi pa ako tapos pag-aralan yan. Hi kay Michelle. Sabi ni Sketches, some political analysts claim na among those elected, only Go Bato and Marcoleta lang ang for VP. Well, I'm pretty sure that their argument is going to fail. What is their basis for saying that? Do they ignore yung mga past loyalties? Are they ignoring yung that so far Jinggoy Estrada has sit in Senate hearings favorable to the Vice President? So, thank you kay B. Ross and kay Princess Marine. Ponyo says, if we do, people get discouraged to vote due to fraud, then we should start convincing them to rebel. And then that would be inciting to rebellion. I would just like to remind everybody that last Monday, I went to the National Bureau of Investigation representing a client who is a vlogger. I cannot name him or her right now because I don't have any clearance. But we were told that we are closely monitored, that we are constantly being monitored. Now, there are some vloggers there who were shown. Dion, can you answer my phone, please? Please, sorry. Thank you. So, now, we were informed that they are monitoring us, 40 kami, more or less, na mga vloggers. The same vloggers who were called to Congress. That's what we were made to understand. So, yung mga ganyan na mga salita, remember that not only are followers watching this, so are they, with the intention of making us feel that we should hew very closely to whatever standards they want us to hew. Sabi ni Casey, di ba ugat nila ng impeachment ni Sara ay yung confidential funds? Galing yan sa Pangulo. Kapiranggot lang yan sa confidential ng Pangulo. Military naman may hawak ng pera na yan sa dulo. No. Pag confidential funds, hindi po. It's the non-intel agencies ang may hawak. Hindi hawak. You'll still hold it. The mother agency, in VP Sara's case, let's say the Department of Education, sila ang nagdi-disburse. So, and they are disbursed to confidential agents. Sabi ni Ponyos, context lang ng statement po is if we let people get discouraged to vote due to possible fraud in election, in COMELEC, then what option do the people have? This is a reply dun sa nagsabing bakit pa boboto. Good answer. Sabi ni Kyle, personally, I would like to anticipate the worst outcome so as to not get overconfident and be blindsided. So yes, I'm thinking that we have only 4 votes in the Senate in the person of the PDP members. I am looking at VP Inday. Again, the leadership. If she is confident, I am confident. I will not broadcast to the masses that she does not have the votes. Because what will happen when people believe that? Baka lumakas ang loob ng mga prosecutors na hindi suportado si VP Inday. You know, words have power. That's why I wonder dito, whenever there's a win, somebody comes along, especially here for some reason, somebody comes along and rains on our parade. Wala yan, pang ano lang yan, pang distraction lang yan. Panalo ka na. Gusto mo pang i-downgrade to a mere distraction. Nanalo ka sa kaso. Hindi ko alam. For me, ang haba ng tatahakin pa natin na landas. Hindi ba natin pwedeng i-take muna yung mga positive things? Can't we appreciate the good things that sometimes happen to us? Yung masyadong nega, parang ginagawa ninyo, talo na tayo, and there's nothing that can happen or that we can say or do or anything more to change that. And I disagree. I will not countenance it. I will not let you convince me of a loss here because it is unacceptable. The Constitution gives us that confidence. The rule of law, tapos sasabihin ninyo, bali wala naman yan, bakit ganito, wala naman yan, kakausapin lang yung judge, ganito lang ang gagawin, and so on and so on. And yet we win. So why can't you take the win? Why? Why do you want to make it nega? Yan, sabi ni Eric, nag-live po kanina si Attorney Lambino na ilalaban niya na hindi matuloy ang impeachment kasi iba na ang Congress at Senate. Yeah. O yan, tingnan ninyo. We lost na po. Apat lang solid na PDP sa Senado. Talaga? That's not how VP Inday sees it. Bakit? PDP lang ba ang kakampi niya? Para pa na isinama niya si Camille Villar. Hindi ba yung mga nasyonalista kakampi din niya? Hindi ba yun yung point? That was the entire point in why there's a Camille Villar. What about Amy Marcos? Di nyo binibilang? Grabe! May utang na loob na nga si Amy Marcos dito kay VP Inday dahil ipinwell sa ni VP yung endorsement sa kanya. Tapos sasabihin ninyo, 4 lang? Ano bang gusto ninyo? Gusto mo niya talaga matalo si Inday? Kino-convince niyo yung madla na 4 lang ang kakampi niya? What about Jinggoy, the Estrada brothers? Jinggoy and JV? Hindi sila pro-Inday? Bakit mga PDP lang ang inaano ninyo? Ang binabasa ninyo? Why do you want to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory? Pakisabi nga. Because money talks? How can money talk now? When they're going after the most popular vice president. Talagang ilalaban ninyo na wala matatalo si Inday, ganun ba? Yun ang sinasabi ninyo? Who are you trying to convince? Seriously, who are you trying to convince? The people? The politicians? What? And what good does it do for you to do that? Diba? So, seriously, do we really need that? Do we really need that kind of mindset? You can't, take the win. Ganito yan Kung tayo, nakita ninyo how we voted. Partida yan kasi marami pang issues about the elections. Meron ngang EU observations So, partida yan. We still got a solid 5 additional to the Senate, to the mga kakampi in the Senate already. Tapos mag-aano kayo. Tapos iiyak-iyak kayo dyan. Zubiri has an axe to grind against the Marcos administration. Basti, bago ka dito, no? Sabi ni Ewan ko, I see 13 senators going for no impeachment. Ako 12 lang, conservative yon. Hindi ko hahayaan. Sabi ni Mil, hayaan nyo. Hindi ko ako ganon, hindi ko hahayaan. Kasi there are some there talaga that they are not aware of the effect of their words. Okay lang yan. So, i-explain natin. Para dun sa mga Megatrons na hindi naman pala sila kakampi, kebel tayo dyan. Saan ko binili ito? Shopee! Kasi these are anti-blue light glasses lang. Hindi ito yung prescription lenses ko. Sabi ni Pompoko, saan po dito, Charis? Charis. Sabi ni Lorena, iyak ang mga natalo na gusto magpabagsak kay VP Sara. Sabi ni Marco, posible bang mag-manual recount, attorney? Who's going to pay for it? Kasi usually pag manual recount, there's a party that files the petition, tapos binabayaran yan. Please post the link of the glasses. Sa Shopee lang eh. Hindi ko na maalala. Sige, hanapin ko pa next time. Sabi ni Ma'am BM, normal po dito, sinusunog dito yung mga trolls. Hayaan niyo po magsalita si attorney.